Osławi Boga, Ty duszo moja, z łaską swoją dani noc, za dobra mnoga.
In August 2018, in the heat of the Serbian summer, 1,200 ministers, Bible workers, church leaders and spouses met in Belgrade for the TED European Pastors Council. The theme? To connect, inspire, change.
It's a continuing education opportunity for our pastors, so we want to provide good teaching, good new ideas, good impulses, so that our pastors can go back a little bit more inspired with some new thoughts that they can use in their local context.
Well, the thing that really inspired me was the section on theology and science, that the evidence out there is much more than what atheists want us to believe. That was inspiring.
How all speakers were honest and they spoke about reality and about real problems and about real needs.
The seminars have been fantastic.
Praying through using the scriptures.
The feeling of friendship and brotherhood.
Workshops, sermon, the fellowship of the people.
The challenges issued by every single person who's spoken in any event.
This was the largest pastors' council ever held in the TED, giving opportunities for specific leadership training, networking, team building, and of course, worship, including demonstrating best practice and innovation.
While an event like this is inspirational, the TED commitment to training of trainers continues in a variety of other forms. For instance, the TED recently appointed 2 experienced pastors and church planters as discipleship coaches, specifically for Scandinavia and the Balkans.
We are in Belgrade, Serbia, specifically at the Belgrade Theological Seminary, where over 20 pastors have come together from 3 union conferences to work as a team and with instructors to develop techniques of how to plant churches in new communities.
My impressions from these lectures are very positive because they are very practical, and after 4 days spending here I can say I have a more vision, I have a plan for my new field. We share our plans, each other, we evaluate our plans, and in case that we are going to be better leaders and better church planters as well.
Even experienced leaders need more training, and so the TED, in partnership with Andrews University and Newbold College, is sponsoring 32 leaders and potential leaders through an MA in leadership.
The projects that we work on for the MA are actually work projects that we're involved with. We're meeting, we're looking at issues and problems and leadership that we're involved with now, and we're using those as projects within the MA. So already it's making a difference.
Even while division leaders spend much time providing training to others, they come together once a month for what's become known as Super Tuesdays. During 2018, this included sessions on mental health and emotional well-being, issues of diversity, youth leadership, and helping lay leaders.
Those lay leaders are developing. TED Communications provided hands-on training for lay members in Iceland, working with them towards developing an Icelandic Hope Channel for this remote island nation.
Gain Europe is an annual training event for communicators, IT and media professionals. This is now not just training, but developing resources for use in Europe and further afield.
Training in health programs and children's ministries is also proving highly beneficial. Both women's ministries and family ministries are running certified training programs. Family Ministries Leadership Training is a 3-year program that is run in conjunction with the Inter-European Division. Another joint venture with the EUD is iCore, a fascinating program developed by the Youth Department that challenges churches to effective intergenerational worship and outreach within the context of being a place of safety.
Training is intentional, and as TED officers have visited with union administrators, they've listened carefully so as to provide the resources needed, including dealing with theological issues such as the Trinity, understanding the practices of religious liberty, and a major weekend at Newbold College on issues of Adventist identity.
In 2019, training will continue with a strong emphasis on developing church elders, a Bible conference on theological identity and mission, and our Teachers' Convention, where teaching staff will rejoice in the 219 baptisms from among the more than 4,500 students, 2/3 of them non-Adventist, that attend our 41 schools.
The main focus of leadership development in the Trans-European Division is training of trainers. And the biggest event we had in 2018 is the European Pastors' Councils, where the pastors, leaders and their spouses came together to unlearn and learn. How do we connect with the community? And how do we inspire people to make a decision for Christ and bring positive change to people around them?